Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Davis sets a screen. James with it. He's picked up by Irving. Davis, that's for two. And the shot falls short this time. Here's McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Now Brunson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Rejected by Banchero. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Back to Yao. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's LeBron. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Edwards, good.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And it's Yao missing. Here's LeBron. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Edwards. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And here's Brunson outside. New York trailing. Kobe with it. Picked up by Edwards. To the middle. There's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now here's James. 1:52 left in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Pass to Yao. Outside for Kobe. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, McGrady with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Fox, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up to the Hornets. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And here's Edwards. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's denied by Fox. Here's Kobe. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Edwards with the screen. Down low. Fox with the steal. Back to McGrady. Pass to Yao. The kick out to Bryant. Shoots over Johnson. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 6.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. We'll get right back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Maxey in the corner. Back to Irving. Smith on the wing. Launches a 3. Hornets leading by 6. To the paint. Here's James. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's McGrady, and Davis sends it back.
Come on, now. You gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Brunson kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3, and it's Irving with the rebound. Knicks trailed by 8, and Banchero. Here we go. Here is Edwards. He has 6. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, James. Bryant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. It's stolen by Edwards. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Knicks trailed by 13. Driving inside. Basket good.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Charlotte.
James with the bucket. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Yao. Now here is McGrady. The putback. It's hauled in by LeBron. .144 left now here in the second. Edwards, no good. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Edwards. Now Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And he drives in. 17-foot shot on the way.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
LeBron outside. Shoots the three. Rebound by Yao. Knicks trailed by 15. Pass to McGrady. New York missing again. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. The Knicks making a switch here. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Outside Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Bryant with it. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Hornets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got two of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hornets leading by 11. Inside, Smith. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Smith's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hornets. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Charlotte no good that time either. Knicks trailed by 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Bryant hits them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Outside, Davis. Brunson outside. On the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Knicks trailed by 12. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to McGrady. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Driving in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Johnson the screen. Now Brunson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
At the elbow, Irving. Irving double team. Outside, Kobe. Back to Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Knicks trailed by 11. Into the lane. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Johnson outside. Back to Davis. And stolen by Yao. And a fast break now for New York. Count it. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. Down low. Davis. It's rebounded by New York.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Knicks trailed by 9. Bryant attacking. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Banchero. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Back to Banchero. Another miss by Banchero.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Turkoglu outside.
Timeout, timeout.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Making a change here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you so much.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trailed by 9. Kobe with it. Brunson picks him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. On the wing, Johnson lets it go with a 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Count it. Banchero's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Smith. Launches it. Banchero vacuums it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving attacking. A strong move off the glass.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
And here's Brunson. And Carroll vacuums it in. Outside, Kobe. Layup, no good. Hornets leading by 5. Here's LeBron. Johnson the screen. LeBron James on the wing. Smith fires. The putback. James outside. And stolen by Irving. Oh, softly lays it in.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .116 left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Banchero. Pulls up. Cleared away by Brunson. Charlotte in the lead. Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped. It's out of bounds to the Hornets, and Charlotte retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards, and he misses the J. And here are the Knicks now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis pulls it down.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
It's off. Irving fires. Knocks down the 3. Brunson scanning the floor. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Davis!
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game. New York takes timeout. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
He takes it in, and he gets that one to go.
Assist goes to Nathan Yates.
Brunson, left side. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably a little close.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Pass to Banchero. Carter from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Wagner with a steal. Here's Suggs. Back to Carter. Over Mitchell. Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Suggs surveys the D. The kick out to Banchero. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Brian, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Garland. Allen a screen. Pass to Merrill. The three is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Orlando. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Mobley. Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Merrill. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Orlando leading. The three from Bane. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Merrill with the tip. Here's Allen. Oh, misses the dunk. Orlando with the ball. Suggs outside. Outside Bane. And here's Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Softly drops in the floater.
Now that's how you use your imagination. Garland can get his shot off from just about any angle.
Banchero the screen. Suggs outside. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Mobley outside. Allen a screen. Pass to Hunter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones up top. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic up 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Assertive play by Ball inside. Not letting a close defender just shut him down.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
The three from Banchero. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 5 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Oh, nice D from Carter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys
Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show!
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And Suggs, here we go. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway friends.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Suggs outside. Picked by Carter to the paint. The kick out to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Garland. The kick to Hunter. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Batase. Black with it. Pass to Batase. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Left side Garland. Tyson. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Magic making a switch here. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Mobley. Great D that time from Banchero.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Hunter on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Mobley. 5 on the clock. Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. And Carroll with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Bane. Jacks up a 3. Hunter with some nice D.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Bane. And here's Banchero, covered by Mobley. The finish! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Graham.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A big group substitution here for Orlando. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Jones. Inside. Here's Batadze. The rebound by Allen. Here's Mitchell. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Some room here for Bane. That one off the back iron and out.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Orlando with the ball. They trail by 1. Banchero no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Mitchell. And Carter with the block.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. with his timing and his long arms.
And Banchero gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Fast break Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Suggs. Fast break, here we go. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Orlando. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Brian, back to you.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Oh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3 to snap the cold streak. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Jones feels it out. To the inside. Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Suggs, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Nance can't get it to go. Magic leading by 5. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Pass the ball. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Suggs with the bucket. And now a 9-point Orlando lead.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Looking to get it going. .23 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Mobley, no good. Magic leading by 9. And here's Suggs. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking a... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clock at 6. Here's Tyson. Oh, nice D from Carter. And it's Bane with the ball for the Magic. Deflects the pass. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Magic leading by 6. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Now Mitchell. Mitchell at close range, effortless.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Banchero the screen. To the middle. Lets it go from deep. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Merrill outside. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Weaving his way around. Mitchell, tough to guard anywhere on the floor with his skill.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Second team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes in the defensive end.
Another shot, and he lays it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
They're running. Mobley down low. Garland with the ball. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Here's Suggs. Carter inside. Oh, he can't get the layup. And stolen by Banchero.
2 minutes.
Here's Suggs.
2 minutes.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Suggs, right side. Yes! Using that window!
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Here's Mitchell. Puts up the tray. And Carroll pulls it down.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Mitchell. Carter rips down the board. Magic leading by 4. Suggs outside. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. Mitchell. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mitchell. Off on the layup. Outside Banchero. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Now you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
Left side Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Allen outside. Here's Hunter. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Cleveland calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Garland fires! Oh, the long ball, no good! And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. So he can't get either to fall. Mitchell. Oh, he can't get the layup. So it's Orlando picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard...
Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Outside for SGA. Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort misses. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Crosses over. And SGA lays it up and in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
SGA, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Dort. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Lakers ball. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop. And he knows how to draw the fouls, too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Fires for three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Back to Hartenstein. Nails the baby hook.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Reeves outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Ayton. Reeves with it. Dort covering. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And the Thunder with some changes. Lakers trailed by 10. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
Mitchell, first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. 5 on the clock. Down low. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Stolen by Connect. Left side, Smart. Inside. Knocks it loose.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Robinson on the wing. Rockets with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Cunningham outside. Down low. And stolen by Şengün. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Pushing it up. And slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Here's Okogie. It's tipped. Cunningham outside. Duren a screen. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Now here's Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Stolen by LeVert. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Pistons have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Houston making a switch here. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. To the paint. Pass to Holland. The screen from Thompson. It's tipped. Back to LeVert. Fires the three. That one's not going to go. Rockets leading by 3. And here is Adams. And Adams with the slam.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's deflected. Out to Thompson. Screen by Adams. To the inside. To the left side wing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
The Pistons, 9.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Richard, Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a 3. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Kevin, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Shepard. Shoots from 12. Şengün with the bucket.
Şengün's focus and attention to detail coming into play there. That was close.
Cunningham outside. Left side Harris. From past the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Shepard. No scoring in this one. Here's Adams. Great defense that time from Duren. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The drive by Thompson. The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's KD. Good D by Thompson.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing quickly.
Now Detroit moving it up. Jumps up. And Duren slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Down low, Duren. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Inside, pass to Eason. Houston needs to get a shot. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Detroit's ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Thompson in the corner. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. 20 feet out. Second chance shot. And Duren lays it in. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Detroit making a switch here. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Out to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Durant gets it done inside.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Detroit.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Sasser. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Thompson.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. Yeah.
And that's it for the first half of action. In what's been a very close game here. Rockets ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And stolen by Thompson. Stewart with the steal. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Okogie. Now Thompson. And here's KD for 3. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's KD. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And so it's Houston with it. It's Durant on the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
No good from Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Thompson. Great defense that time from Duren. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Cunningham. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harris, no good. It's trailed by 4. Pass to KD. To end the cold streak. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game. And that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
6 to shoot. Out to the wing.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets trail. Pass to Eason. Thompson with it. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Now Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Cunningham drives in. The shot, no good. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Durant with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead.
Detroit, 28.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Ausar Thompson. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And it's Shepherd missing. Cunningham outside. Driving to the basket. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Şengün. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Screen by Şengün. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Durant. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And you just got to respect Harris's three-point shot. He is a very capable scorer from that distance.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Pass to Thompson. Up again. Oh, sticks the putback.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
KD looking around. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Thompson. No good from 3. Durant. And there's the drive. Oh, softly lays it in.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Stolen by Robinson. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Now Harris. Missed on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Durant. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. The 3. Şengün. He parachutes in for the putback.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Cunningham right side.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Durant to take the lead. He drills the 3.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Harris, beyond the arc, and down goes the three.
How about Harris in the clutch? Big shot from the talented swingman.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Robinson, and he drains the J. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
Cunningham drives in. Harris, and he does not hit. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Durant. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Cunningham. And the layup is off. Outside Durant. It's off. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Let's lose a 3. Şengün with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's a Kobe. Now Smith. Oh, good on the layup. Cunningham outside. Here's Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Durant launches it, buries the deep ball.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
It's intercepted. Cunningham on the wing. And stolen by Thompson. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. Smith there for the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. The 3 doesn't go. Now Cunningham. Here's Harris. And he misses the J. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right.